Now, Mee Goreng Mamak is an iconic dish, and most of the time they serve it in like street food stalls called a mamak stall. Before I jump into what a mamak is, let me show you how to make the first main ingredient, which is fritters. We're gonna take some plain flour. I'm using half a cup of plain flour. There we go. And to that, I'm adding in some cornstarch. Next, quarter teaspoon of baking powder, then some sugar. Quarter tablespoon of sugar, some water. Give this a good mix. So guys, this is the texture that you need. So this spongy texture that you get from the fritters is going to absorb all the delicious flavors in your Mee Goreng Mamak. So what actually is Mamak? So Mamak is one of the many ethnicities that you can find in Malaysia. It's a mix of Malay and Indian culture, which is why the food tastes so damn good. Guys, I forgot one thing to the fritters. Oops. You need to season it with a bit of salt. So commonly in Malaysia, people actually have mamak food for breakfast, lunch, dinner, supper, any time of the day. But most of the time for me, I love to enjoy a mamak session with my friends around midnight. So I brought my hob over here. Now I'm gonna heat up my pan and I'm gonna deep fry the batter. So let's add in some oil. Time to deep fry our batter. We're gonna deep fry this till it's golden brown. It usually takes like about 4 to 5 minutes. There we go, that's our fritters done. I'm gonna set it aside. Now to the next part, guys, we're gonna make the sauce for our Mee Goreng Mamak. There's two types of sauce. The first one is your chili paste. The chili paste, we're gonna be using our signature chili paste. And for the second sauce, we'll be using a mix of our satay paste mixed with a bit of soy sauce and our sweet soy sauce. That is kicap manis. I'm gonna add in the satay paste, 1 big tablespoon of the satay paste. Next, so I have some light soy sauce over here. Use about 1 tablespoon. There we go. 1 tablespoon of Mak Tok, kicap manis, or sweet soy sauce. And also to that, I'm adding in some ketchup. If there's a good mix, then we're gonna set it aside. This is our second sauce done. I'm only using half a small onion. Slice it into half. That's how our onion's done. Put it aside. Next, let's slice up our fritters. Slice them up. Okay, last but not least, let's slice up some. Last but not least, let's... I forgot.
Mine, guys.
Last but not least, let's slice up some tofu. Thank you. I'm using a firm tofu here. I'm only going to be using half of this. So there we go. Well then, time to make a Mee Goreng Mamak. Now guys, I would highly recommend you to use a wok. I'm using my pan. This is not ideal, but it'll do the job. Remember the oil I have from my fritters? I'm not gonna waste it. I'm just gonna use it for my Mee Goreng. Now the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna cook our tofu. There we go, all in. Next, let's add in our onions. Now we're gonna turn down the heat to low and we're gonna scrape all our ingredients to the side. Here is where we're gonna add our chili paste. We're gonna saute our signature chili paste for around 30 seconds before we add the rest of the ingredients in. To the side. Then here is when we're gonna add in our noodles. There we go. Next, we're gonna add in our greens. So, normally we'll use mustard green or we call it sawi. You can use bok choy, choy sum, or even kale. I'm using just some curly kale over here. There we go. All kale in. Then to that, we're gonna add our bean sprout. Add in our fritters. Then, we're gonna add in the sauce that's gonna give it a nice nutty savory flavor. Now if you want to add some protein in it, like chicken, feel free to do so as well. You'll add that before you add in the vegetables. Now finally, before we finishing it up, let's add in some eggs. I'm using 2 eggs here. This is a good mix. Time to plate it, guys. So, got like a nice pink plate here. Look at our amazing Mee Goreng Mamak, guys. Okay, to garnish this, we're gonna need some fresh chilies. Look at this tiny little chili. And we also need some fried shallots. Now what is missing here is just a slice of lime or lemon. To my favorite part, time to tuck in. Give it a squeeze of lemon. Ooh, wow. It's really flavorful and the texture itself is amazing. It reminds me so much of the time I spent with my friends having this and a cup of tea. We call it teh tarik. If you want to know how to make that teh tarik to go with this mee goreng, click on the link. If you got any other questions or suggestions, just pop them in the comments down below and I'll see you next time. Jumpa lagi!